welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're here at Portreath. Our walk today starts here in Portreath. We're going to walk up through Illogan Woods and then come back along the old tramway, what used to be a railway line that served the mining areas between Gwenup here and Hale. So we're here early on a Sunday morning, a few dog walkers around. Beautiful big beach today, look at that. And the waves are just curling over. Our walk today comes from Walks for All Ages. It's Portreath. Portreath is on the north coast of Cornwall. Once the 19th century copper capital of the world, by the 1840s Portreath was well used by the Welsh fleet, taking copper ore to Wales and bringing engine coal back. Our first walk instruction says to turn left out of the car park along the main road towards Redruth. After 200 yards you'll see a blue bus shelter on your right and a large anchor on a plinth. Take the road to the right leading across a small stream and through a stone arch. So this is the old incline, part of the mining industry railway network. It kind of went up the hill and it just goes nowhere now, but they've kind of kept the bridge. I just think it's quite fascinating. So the incline would have linked the railway network that serviced the mines around here. Hale that way, Gwenup the other way, and we'll return later on the tramway, the coast to coast trail between Portreath and Devoran.
So we're heading for Illogan Woods, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just down here. You've got to turn right though at the fork in the road. Many stories this gate has told of highwaymen and knights of old go in search of stick-like swords to knight yourselves as ladies and lords. Need to find a stick now. Find a sword-like stick when you're after one, can you?
Yeah, that's not much good. It looks more like a gun for highwaymen.
Oh yeah. I think I found my stick pile. Which one do you want? Oh God!
I think the doggy highwayman has captured your stick. Well done, doggy highwayman. Oh, he's so happy, look. So what was Illogan Woods used for?
I was just thinking exactly the same thing actually. I should imagine it's to do with the Bassets that owns T Hiddy Estate.
Oh yeah,
I would have thought it's part of their land.
Because that's quite close by, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a memorial at the top of the woods as well to Mary's Well, isn't it? I don't know if we go past that, but that's to do with the Bassets. It's all their land.
Yeah. And didn't they build Illogan Church and Illogan School?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must have belonged to them at some point. It's quite big.
This one is kind of almost a little bit secretive, isn't it? It's underrated. It's not really discussed.
Not promoted.
Not promoted, good word, yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's lovely.
It's a beautiful place to wander. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so our book tells us that as you near the top of the hill, ignoring a turning to the right, bear left past two sets of granite gate posts. I wonder what they were used for. They're fascinating, aren't they? Got cattle grid one side for pedestrians, and I guess you'd have had a gate. Does that mean this was for grazing? Keep some cattle in or something? It's amazing, isn't it? So it's just kind of a gentle slope. The book does grade this walk as a moderate, so I wouldn't expect too many steep inclines. It only notes 3 styles as well. So it's from the Easy Walks book. You wouldn't expect it to be that difficult really, would you? So turn left up the lane towards Illogan village, past the village hall to a T-junction where you turn left past a row of stone cottages. So this building's now the village hall, formerly the school. The lovely thing is that the bell tower up there that's empty, we took the bell and put it into the new school building. So with the accompanying information in this book, they tell you about the church, which I can now see there, and there's an entrance to the churchyard nearby, so should we go and have a little look?
So Illogan Church is at the end of this walkway, but to the left it's a tower. Now why is the tower separate to the church?
So our book tells us the 16th century church was relocated in 1846, but permission was refused by Trinity House to demolish the old bell tower, which was considered an important landmark by local seamen, so the church and tower stand 100 yards apart.
So which way did the actual church go then, do you think?
I guess if we look at it, there'll be a scar where the roof line used to be.
Love the clock.
I don't think it's working though,
No,
do you?
I know, but it's really pretty though, isn't it?
It's not 8:30. And I guess if the clock's not working, then the bells won't strike either. So we could be waiting a long time. Oh, and I think I can see the scar of where the nave used to come off on this side. What do you think? Do you think I could be right that this is the side?
You can trace around where the old roof line would have been on here, and obviously that would have been the door leading into the bell tower.
So if you can stand upright without the dog pulling you, you're actually stood in the aisle of the old church.
So this could obviously be seen from the coast then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we've walked what? About a mile?
Mile and a half.
And we're quite high here, aren't we? A lot of churches with landmarks.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it hasn't got, that's what's unusual about it, it hasn't got that Victorian spire, has it? The other telltale sign that this was where they had the actual church. There's very few gravestones in this area, and you can kind of make out almost a rectangle. So that's the Victorian.
So do you think they rebuilt this because the population of Illogan sort of increased massively because of the mining that was going on in the area?
Yeah, yeah, because it is a large church, isn't it?
It always reminds me of Demelza Poldark.
Yeah.
She was allegedly born in Illogan.
She was, wasn't she?
Ran away.
Yes, from the Carn brothers and her father.
Yeah, it was Illogan boys.
So we need to retrace our steps back past the tower, which shouldn't be hard to find.
Yes.
And then out through the gate and past some stone cottages. Come on.
This part of Illogan is referred to as Churchtown.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Illogan Churchtown, this bit.
Well, yeah.
The old bit. Yeah.
It's lovely, very peaceful. We're now going to cross some fields. It takes us down behind Bridge, looking at the map. A place called Bridge. Amazing. So we're heading to a place called Bridge.
Bridge?
Yeah.
Snap.
What?
Gin Run Me.
Oh, no.
21s.
Hey! Oh,
Bridge.
card games!
Higher, higher, lower, lower.
I was going to just say, do you think there's a bridge in Bridge? But yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so you totally got me with that one. I wasn't expecting that.
We lost.
No, I know where we are. We've crossed 1, 2, 3 fields. We're in this corner here on the footpath.
Okay.
So we'll got another one. Well,
So the corner is here,
yeah.
and we're just following this field around the edge here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck with that one. I didn't like that. It wobbles. I thought it was going to fall over. Oh my goodness me, it's taken the whole fence.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh. Just make sure you can shut it
Anyone
again.
would say this is a bit ropey.
Yeah, that sums it up. Any thoughts?
Well, this is from our Walks for All Ages book. Obviously this bit here, you know, if you were out walking this, it's a little bit sort of rocky underfoot, so you just need to be aware of where you're placing your feet.
I think, to be fair, they might have had a lot of water this winter that's eroded the path quite a lot and brought down lots of twigs or logs. Anyway, we're going out through the gate. Oh look, lovely footpath sign. Here we are.
Oh yeah. And this is the bridge at Bridge. Our instructions tell us to turn left, follow the signs for Portreath. It says after about 30 yards there's a turning on the right up to the tramway.
Okay, so we're about to rejoin the tramroad. It says you double back on yourself, going back to Portreath. I must just read this out to you. It says the old tramroad will lead you 1.25 miles back to Portreath, initially through woodland. Then, as the path merges with a small public road along a line of untidy but interesting back gardens. Please note that's not my words, that's actually written here. Untidy but interesting. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, and I've just read, it says it's probably one of Cornwall's smallest massage clinics.
What?
Yeah.
Massage clinic?
Yeah, I guess in case you've had too much cycling.
Reminds me of that Police song. Massage in a bottle.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. Cut.
Did you say massage clinic? I quite like the one that the Queen gives every Christmas Day at 3 o'clock.
Oh, it just doesn't work, Andrew. Like, it just doesn't work. No. Massage, message, completely different thing. Not again.
Sarah, you're getting really touchy about this.
Oh, no, that's good. No, that's witty.
Look, you're rubbing it in. Oil be back.
He's pleased with that one, he's chuckling.
So we've been here before and walked, haven't we, Sarah?
Yes, a couple of years ago.
This is actually part of the coast-to-coast trail. It goes from Portreath on the north coast down to Devoran on the south coast. And I think it's about 12 miles.
It takes in the Poldice Valley, really interesting mining area too, isn't it?
We did film it a couple of years ago and there are a few videos on our channel about it.
So our tramroad is now converging with a road.
The road, yes. We stay straight ahead really, don't we?
Yes, so this may be where these interesting but untidy back gardens are. Can't wait. What are you doing?
I'm looking at the interesting but untidy back gardens.
Can't take him anywhere. Great big fence here. What does he think he's going to see? So finally emerging at the Portreath Arms, and we just follow the road back to the car park. Our walk today comes from Walks for All Ages. It's Portreath. So let's take a quick look at the map. We start here in Portreath, come up this side of the valley through Illogan Woods, and then we drop back down after exploring the churchyard. Actually, it was brilliant fun. Drop back down through fields and join the old tramway all the way back to Portreath. Walking from Portreath up through Illogan Woods, so pretty, and the sunlight filtering through the trees today looked fantastic.
Yeah. So it's from our Walks for All Ages book, 3 miles, relatively easy walk. Yeah, it's good.
Instructions worked, the map was fine, and the extra information was brilliant, and I've enjoyed it. So what are you going to score it?
It's going to have to be a 10 out of 10.
It
Thoroughly
is.
enjoyable walk, yeah.
10 out of 10 from me too. To help us grow our channel, please subscribe and consider supporting us on Patreon.